Well, hello everybody. Chris here from the Off-Grid Schoolie. Today I want to go over a little bit of an idea I have for the next video series. So the solar is close to being done. Once the solar is done, I'm going to go to Costco, fill up my water tanks, and fill up the fuel tank as well, and see how long I can live off of that purchase, everything that I buy there. The goal is to be 100% off the grid for at least a month. We'll really see how it goes, being this will be kind of the shakedown trip to see how long I can fully sustain myself in this bus. I was debating on doing daily videos, but then that kind of puts pressure on the videos in terms of if I just work all day, I really won't have any good content. So I don't think I'm gonna put myself in a situation to put out videos daily, but say if it's not 3 days until I post the next video, it'll actually be those 3 days. I'm also planning on the end of each video disclosing how much that I actually spent to be living in the bus, and that's going to include vehicle insurance, cell phone, all my monthly bills, just to give people a real idea of being off the grid and working mobily, how much it actually costs per day. That is my general plan. The reason for this video is to actually ask you what you would like to see. What are you curious about living off the grid? What do you think would be a good segment? What could I talk about on a regular basis on this shakedown trip that you are interested in? I've never really done anything like this before, and I really haven't seen many videos like this before, so I really have nothing to base this upon. So getting your feedback would be fantastic. So another side of this that I'm not completely sure about is, what are the stipulations? Does that mean that if I order Chipotle, then it's over? Does that mean if I have to get some last minute gear for the solar, that means it's over? I think for the shakedown trip, it's really, it could go either way. It could be I'm 2 days in and all of a sudden I need an extra component for the solar, or you know, something happens with the rig where I have to get something outside. I guess that would be it, you know? Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I'd love your feedback on that as well, because I do love Chipotle, and I'm barely in cities to get Chipotle. But it kind of seems as though that would kind of be taken away. If I buy all that food, I might as well just cook all my food and see how long I can make that last. So I'll get the water and the fuel beforehand. I'm going to have to buy a propane tank. I still need to drill a hole in the floor, because the way that the stove's going to be hooked up is when I get the underbay storage put on, I'll have a bay back there, or underneath there rather, for the propane. And what I can do is just put a sticky note right on the windshield that says propane's on the ground. That way I don't drive off with a little bomb, little IED going down the highway. But what I'll do is just get a propane tank. I have everything, I have all the connections, everything's plumbed to go straight down through there. And I'll just have that on the ground, so I will be able to cook. So I'll get that propane tank, get a new propane tank with some propane in it, like I said, fuel and water, and that Costco run, and that will be it. I guess if there's any type of Walmart or something, I might just roam the aisles there and make sure I have everything, but I'll still be moving around. It's not like I'm going to go out to one spot and stay. I'll have that full tank of diesel to be able to move around and do different stuff, but I just won't spend any money outside of, I won't spend any money at all really. Everything that I have in the bus, I'll just try and sustain on that. So what I'm thinking about doing is a little bit of a contest with this. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm gonna do it, but what I'm gonna do is have people guess the amount of time down to the minute, how long they think that I'll be able to sustain myself 100% off the grid. So I will basically, from the moment that I post the first video going to Costco, I'll probably edit it that night and upload it the next morning. Once that video starts, I might have people leave comments. I might actually do a Google form so I have everything organized. But yeah, just have a competition to see who can guess the closest to how long I'm able to last. The winner will probably get one of these Off-Grid Schoolie shirts, probably a Visa gift card, and probably a copy of the document I've been working on of how I make money on the road, as well as the schematics of the bus, Schoolie FAQ, and all the components that I installed in here, and how I'm liking them, and you know how it was installing them and working with them. I'll leave links to sign up forms for my weekly newsletter. I have a new newsletter coming out every Friday, and that essentially just goes over everything that happened that week. It's kind of behind the scenes, it's up to date. Basically, I wake up Friday morning and I just look at my phone, what pictures and everything that's happened, and I write about that. So that link to that newsletter will be down below. Also, I'm considering doing weekly live Q&As. So not too sure when that's going to happen. Maybe Sunday evenings. Might be around 4 or 5. I might go live on YouTube and Facebook. So go ahead and ask any questions you have now. So if I do get that started next week, I'll obviously post a video to let everybody know when that's happening. But if you do have any questions off the bat, go ahead and leave them on this video, and then those will be first in queue for the first weekly live Q&A. Lastly, do you have any common questions about schoolie life? What are you most confused about with the build of the schoolie, how I'm doing it? What are the most common questions that you have when it comes down to schoolie life? That'll be actually implemented into the document that I'm putting together. So thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. I appreciate every single one of you. I would not be in this bus if it wasn't for you, and I am reminded of that every single day. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you soon.